All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look. At Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, man. Let's go. The Colts take over first and 10. 5, 5. Their own 22-yard line. In your face.
Quick throw here to Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 78 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
That's our ball. Our ball.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Patrick Mahomes now in his 3rd season in the league, leading the Chiefs onto the field. And boy, with the Chiefs traded starting quarterback Alex Smith before 2018, a lot of people were wondering how good Patrick Mahomes could be, and he showed the entire league how good he could be, racking up over 5,000 yards and tied for 2nd most passing touchdowns in a season with 50 of them. And he was handed the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year awards. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A look there at the defensive starters for the Colts. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
Yellow. I've got little lady.
Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. From the 38, Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Luck. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 7 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well. To throw again on 2nd down. Luck into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Luck. He's got it to Hilton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now here comes Kansas City. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Luck. Complete to Hilton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On second down and 4, Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. Damage the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Justin Houston, his 2nd sack of the night.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. KC got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
The Colt offense and T.Y. Hilton making their way back out. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward.
674.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And another tackle broken. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Out of the gun, here's a give to Matt. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
We both know.
Fight on these two. That's a lie. Check.
Mahomes now on first down. Being chased out left. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Yellow.
Check 53. Hey, let's get out.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On the counter, here's Williams. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Hardman, the second-round pick out of Georgia, really showcased his speed at the Combine, running a 4.3 340, and should help give Patrick Mahomes another versatile playmaker to work with at the receiver position. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Marcus Hunt. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And off his back foot. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. After the interception, it's Locke. It's caught by Funchess. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before the break. Locke. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So, no, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes, and he whips that one incomplete there. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Margus Hunt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. From the gun on third down, Mahomes flush to his right. Now he's going to, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
They've got his man complete. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now Mahomes. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. From the 39, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. One final try for Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Colts, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.